Hello, Comm Class 452. Today we will be discussing with you the Tanner stages. Our group members consist of Alexis Grant, Stephanie Robinson, and Nick Tromba. Today we will be discussing with you what are the Tanner stages, what are the stages for males, females, both male and females. We will then discuss issues and concerns, followed with a conclusion. What are Tanner stages? During the late 1940s, Professor James M. Tanner began his research on the Tanner stages while in London. The study was started by the British government and featured a group of children living in an orphanage. The original goal of the study was to examine the effects of malnutrition on a child's body. It eventually turned into a study of puberty changes through the act of taking photos of the subjects and examining them over time. His findings led to the development of the Tanner stages or Tanner scale. The purpose of the stages is to serve as a general guideline to the onset development puberty stages. The scale features 5 stages for boys and girls that have different metrics. Due to the increasing number of children going through early onset puberty, it can be useful to know what to expect while going through each stage of development. For females, the glandular breast tissue, nipple, and areola enlarge and take shape. In terms of breasts, the first stage features a pre-adolescent breast that develops through breast budding and forming of the second mound. For males, throughout the stages, the testicular volume increases from 4 millimeters long axis to 2.5 centimeters in the first stage to 4.5 centimeters long in the fifth stage. Male genitalia progression on the scale is characterized by a gradual change in texture, growth in length, and darkening of the scrotal skin. For both, pubic hair starts from no hair, sparse, to covering around the pubic region, then down the thigh. In terms of pubic hair, the stages range from pre-adolescent to adult. Issues and concerns. First, being precocious puberty. What is precocious puberty? It's when stage 2 of the Tanner stages happens before the age of 8 in females and 9 in males. Second issue is delayed puberty, when stage 2 of the Tanner stages has not happened by the age of 13 for females and for 14 in males. These may occur because of nutritional deficiencies, genetics, or idiopathic conditions. In conclusion, it is encouraged that all interprofessional teams of clinicians and nurses know the Tanner stages. This way we will allow to know that sexual development is abnormal or normal. The earlier the referral to the appropriate specialist, the better the outcomes. It is also important to note that the stages serve as a mere guide, not as a defiant rule. Finally, puberty is tough. Remember to be respectful of one another. Everyone deals with puberty differently, and every child can react differently. It is extremely important to be respectful and supportive of any child who is developing to help them know what they are not, and that they are not different from everyone, and that everyone develops at their own pace. Thank you for listening to our video today.